Hello friends, I hope you are well. Today's video is really for my fellow home decor lovers because I have a home decor haul for you all, and I also just want to take you through kind of how I'm planning to decorate and design our home. So a lot of it's going to be virtual because of course we're not in our home yet, our new home, so I can't really decorate for real, but I'm just trying to get a sense and start sourcing different products and furniture just so that I'm not really overwhelmed once we move in, because right now we're just in a one bed, one bath apartment, so the thought of furnishing a whole house is kind of overwhelming. And granted, it's not a very big house, but still, I'm just used to furnishing one bedroom, so I'm just trying to get organized and start finding cute pieces. So I'll show you, I'm gonna start off by showing you some things that I've grabbed already. Mainly, I've just ordered stuff online and also World Market and Home Goods. So I'll show you the goodies I've picked up, and then after we're gonna head over to my desk and I'm gonna show you my mood boards and kind of how I'm planning out each room and just some sneak peeks. So I'm really excited for this video, and without further ado, let's get right into the haul. I have my iced coffee to keep me fueled, and we'll start out with this beautiful piece I found at Home Goods. So I actually contemplated on returning this. I think I bought it 2 weeks ago, so last week I was like, do I really love this? And the only reason why I was thinking of returning it was because I don't know where I'm gonna put it. I just think it is so beautiful though. I love the natural wood color and then the design details. It looks just very organic and bohemian, and it was $19.99. And I feel like when I shop at Home Goods, I just kind of go a little more crazy and am more impulsive and just buy things that I'm not 100% sure about, just because with Home Goods, they don't always restock certain items and you never know really what you're gonna get, and you can't shop online. So I don't know, it's a little trickier, but I love this piece. I think it'd be a really good fruit bowl, or even by our bath with some bath bombs or some towels, like little hand towels. I'm not quite sure, but I think it is kind of nice to have some decor pieces like this that you can play around with and just kind of have on hand once you move into a new space. So I love that. And I'll try to link everything I can, but of course for the Home Goods things, unfortunately I can't link them because they don't have online shopping. So hopefully one day they will, but I know it's a little tricky with their business model. Okay, another thing I got at Home Goods is this cutting board, and it's $4.99, so I thought that was a fabulous price. And I'm just gonna keep it in the wrapping for now because it'll just be easier for when we move. But basically, I really wanna do the idea of resting the cutting boards against the backsplash in the kitchen. And I also just ordered one from Terrain a couple nights ago, so it didn't arrive yet, but I'll insert a picture of it right here. And I think these will look really nice together. And our kitchen is very neutral. It's very just white. It's a blank canvas, so I really want to add more texture and elements. We just wanted to go kind of with that more blank canvas feel, so that as our style changes, or even like as we decorate for the seasons, we can really just have that blank slate to add little pops of color and flair. So that's the idea, but I thought this was such a good find and so affordable, so I love that. And then I also bought this mirror from Home Goods. It's actually just nestled right here, so I'll insert a video of it, but it's quite large, so I can't really pull it up, but I love this mirror. I love the rattan and details. It just looks like a sunshine, and I think I will put this in my office. And my office is kind of unique because it's right when you come into our home, so it's actually called the study, like on the floor plan, and it won't have any doors. So I really want this place, it'll kind of be like my office slash a little seating area, so I can have coffee there with guests, or if we host a little party, people can hang out there or in our living room. So that's the idea, and I'm really excited to show you my little inspo mood board for my office because it's one of the most put together rooms I have so far. So it makes me feel better, and I think this will look really nice, and it'll be across from a window, so I think it'll reflect the light nicely because I just love natural light. So I think that'd be the perfect place for it, but who knows, once we move in I might switch it around. Next up, I ordered some kitchen towels. I just think these are always so nice to have on hand, and I just love this color. In our kitchen, I will have more bluish colors, just for those little pops of color like I mentioned earlier. And this actually is pretty much the same color that our front door will be, which I don't think is painted yet, so I cannot wait for them to paint it. But I think that'll be kind of nice just to have a little touch to tie in the whole decor in. So little simple decor piece. And these are from Very Shop, so I can link those, which is great. And this next little decor piece is a set of 3 bitters bottles. Wow, that's a tongue twister. Okay, you know what I mean. They're bitters bottles. I just feel so silly. You guys should try to say that. Bitters bottles. You can't say it without laughing. It's just funny. But I saw another YouTuber, Julia Havens. She shared this in her fall decor video, and I loved this idea. So basically, bitters are, I don't even know, basically when you're making drinks, just different flavors, or is it the alcohol? I'm not sure. I am not very familiar with bartending or anything like that. But basically there's these beautiful glass bottles, and they each have a different kind of unique design. And what she did was she put different flavored coffee syrup in each one, which I think is so cute, and these are just so beautiful. So it's a lot more beautiful than just the plastic syrup cup. So I think I'll use it for my coffee syrups, and then just I want to have like a little coffee bar station for sure. So I'll just keep them on the countertop, or there's a chance I might use it for our oils instead of the coffee syrup, but I'll just decide that later on. But I just knew I wanted that to be part of our kitchen. This set is great too because it came with this little funnel, so you can funnel the liquid into the bottle really nicely. And so it has these gold toppers as well, so you can insert these and you can just pour it super easily. But then it also comes with these kind of crystal stoppers as well. So I'll show you, which I think the gold and these are really pretty, but all of our hardware is gold too, so the gold little heads will work really nicely. So super cute, such a fun idea. I also ordered a set of 2 of these pretty glasses that are from Very Shop as well. I just love to have different kind of eclectic glassware for our iced coffee time, and just when we have guests over and get them a nice drink, and one of these fun glasses. So really simple, but I just think little details like that really go a long way. Right, next up we have a little organization. So our pantry, it is small but the perfect quaint little space, and I just want it to be so organized just because I feel like that's pleasing, of course, every time you go to grab something out of your pantry, but also it can help you make sure you don't waste food, because if it's kind of hectic and unorganized, I feel like so much food can get lost in the back of your pantry and then you waste it. So I just really want to make sure we have an organized pantry off the bat. So I ordered a couple baskets that are actually in our current pantry, so I'll show you guys. I'll insert a clip right here of what they look like. They'll work a lot better in our new pantry, but I just wanted to kind of put them to use for now. And then I also ordered these baskets, which are kind of stuck together because I don't really think they're supposed to be too stackable. They're the same size. Okay, so I ordered 3 of these from Target, and I kind of want to use these for potatoes and onions, and I mean, that's pretty much it. I have 3 of them, so I'll find other things to put in here, but I think this will look really nice with some produce because we always keep our potatoes and onions in our pantry, and we always have so many of them. So I think this is really beautiful and will be very practical because it's really simple to see what's in there. I also ordered an expandable spice rack. I love to keep my spices in a cabinet where I can just see them so nicely, and I wanted to get an expandable one because I truly have so many. So let me show you how long this can get. I probably won't need to use the full length, but it gets this long, so it'll definitely fit all of my spices, and it just has this nice little layered look. And right now I kind of just have a hodgepodge shelf. I just kind of grabbed things I already had around the house, so it'll be great to have this one, and all the spices will be easily accessible. I also ordered more Our Place dining plates because right now we currently have 4 and I just want to have a set of 8 so when we have guests over we have plenty for everyone, and I just love these plates so much. I love how they look, I love the design, and I love how they have a lip as well. Also, they're really big so you can fit a really nice big hearty meal on here. I'll probably end up ordering more of their stacking bowls as well, but I just wanted to have the plates first because I feel like we use the plates a bit more than the bowls. I also picked up doormats for our front door and our back door. So those are actually in the trunk of my car, so I'll insert a clip of them here. But I love them. I love how coastal they look and neutral, so I'm really excited to put those out, and I feel like that's something I kind of want right away because in Florida our weather's crazy, it rains a lot, and we have a new house. I don't want to be tracking in all kinds of dirt, so it's nice to just have that immediately, especially when we're moving in because we're going to be in and out, in and out, in and out, and we'll have movers probably. So I just wanted to get that out of the way. And then I also have this seagrass lampshade that I found at World Market when I was shopping for fall home decor. So I have this in the top of our closet right now, but one day it will be in our dining room, so really happy with that find. And the last thing I have that I just ordered is bar stools for our kitchen. So I really love these. I've been eyeing them for a while, and I actually have a spreadsheet, which I'll show you guys in a minute when I head over to my desk, of just Brandon and I made like this whole spreadsheet with our budget for home decor and the links to all the home decor and where we can put the price and how many we need and blah 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 blah, just to help us stay on budget and organized. And so they have been on this spreadsheet for a while, and I've been tracking them, and they were 33% off, so I got a really good deal on them, which is fabulous. So I don't know when they'll be arriving, but they'll be coming to our apartment, so we'll just have to move them to the house. But I didn't want to miss out on that sale, so really excited to get those. But that's all the things I have so far. So the pile is growing, but I'm also trying to hold back and kind of wait until we move in because we only have so much space here, but I just can't help myself. I'm so excited and so thankful. And I also got us some more Brooklinen sheets for our bed because we currently have a queen bed, which we'll just use in our guest bedroom. But we're gonna be getting a king bed, which is so crazy. I have mixed feelings about it because I like the queen bed, I like the size, but we just think it might be better for when we have kids and when we have a dog, so that's the plan. But I hope you guys like this little home decor haul, and if you'd like to keep watching, I'm gonna show you all my mood boards and inspiration for all the rooms. So to kind of make my mood boards, I used Canva, which is a really easy design software, and basically you can just drag in all your images, and most of them I got from Pinterest. So I have a board for pretty much every room now, and that's where I get basically the majority of my home inspiration, but also from Instagram and just sometimes YouTube. So it comes from different places, but this is where all of my mood boards reside. And after I have these mood boards, I also started to create kind of additional mood boards. I know I sound so extra, but just additional mood boards of actual pieces I can order, because the thing is with my previous boards, lots of it is just more for the design elements that we picked out in the design center appointments and not really focused on the actual decor pieces. So I just wanted to kind of see how the pieces I were picking out would kind of mesh together. So the first one I worked on is my office one, which I'm showing you now. And this blue part back here is actually a wallpaper. So I'm gonna have a wallpaper from the same company where we ordered our marble wallpaper that's in our bedroom. And I just think this is so pretty, and we'll add some nice color because all of our walls in our home are white. So I love a little pop of color, but also this adds kind of dimension and texture as well. So I think that'll be beautiful. And we're also gonna put our neon sign in there, so like we have in our room. And my study slash office, it has lots of windows, so the wall where the neon sign will be, there will be 2 windows on either side of it. So thankfully the neon sign fits nicely in the middle, but I think that'll be a nice little showcase piece right when you walk into our home as well, because it's the Bickerstaff home. So I love that. And then I really love this kind of honeycomb lamp as well. It is quite expensive, but I just fell in love with it, so I'll probably order a smaller version of this and we already have this rattan lamp, the floor lamp, and so that's also something that's been helpful with creating these boards, is taking pieces we already have and see how they will mesh with the newer pieces that I want to order. So that's just been really helpful to me, and I need to take a picture of my mirror that I showed you guys from HomeGoods because I need to see how that'll fit in this space. But that's how my office is looking, and I love this desk from World Market, but it's been out of stock for so long, so I put on little notifications for when it comes back into stock, and I'm just gonna order it right as soon as I get that notification because it is just a hot commodity. And then next up we have our powder bath, and this is kind of a little bit more of a modern style with the matte black, but I just think it looked nice with the tile we ended up doing in the powder bath. And I feel like powder baths are an opportunity to kind of like get creative because your guests will use it, and I just want it to be a place that they like peeing in, really. So that is just perfect. And all of our hardware handles on our doors are matte black, so we will have little matte black pieces sprinkled throughout, but we definitely are mixing materials and hardware, so I think that'll look really nice. And we already have this "You Make Me a Better Me" print from Urban Outfitters, and I think I've decided to put it in our powder, so there we have it. And then next up, this one is still a work in progress, but we have our dining room, and we're gonna be doing a built-in seating bench. So I already talked to the carpenter that we're gonna hire, and we're gonna set up a meeting with him once it gets a little closer, once we have our move-in date. But he already sent me quotes, so I just will get him scheduled once we have our date, and he'll build that for us. And I'm still not totally sure about this dining table. I think an oval dining table will work best in our space, but it is harder to find oval dining table compared to just the rectangular ones. But the thing with this one that is, it's kind of fancy, and I don't know how it'll do just with people putting their drinks on the table. I don't know if the wood is strong enough or if it'll get kind of rings and stains easily. So I need to do more research about the material because I don't ever have to be like worried about that. So we shall see. And this is the lamp that I got from World Market, so it'll be very neutral. I still need to pick out a rug for that space and again finalize the table, so gotta work on that a bit more. And then this is our kitchen. So these are the bar stools I ordered, and then the wood board, charcuterie board, and then we have our gold hardware accents. And we actually will be switching out our sink in our kitchen because we just went with like the base option for that, but then we're gonna upgrade it ourselves just because it was a little more affordable to do that. And then I really like this color palette of the rug. That's not a kitchen runner, but basically I want to find a rug that's similar to that, that's a kitchen runner, and I think that'll help tie in our blue toaster that we already have and just like other elements of color. So I'm still working on that one, but that's kind of the feel of it. And then, oh, that's it. So I still have a lot to do, but basically my plan is to start with the downstairs and kind of start with each room you walk into first. So the first one is our study, and then you kind of walk into the powder's on your left, and then you have the living and dining room. And I feel like that's just where we spend the most amount of time, and that's where we'll have guests over. So I really just kind of want to prioritize those areas, and then we'll move upstairs and probably do our master first, and then Brandon's office and our guest room. So that's the plan, and it does kind of overwhelm me still, but I think just doing one room at a time will super help. So yeah. And then here is our spreadsheet for the upfront home goods and service, our little tracker. So I have all of the links and then some things that I already bought. And this is really helpful too for our insurance purposes too, because if you keep track of everything you own, it just helps to calculate the amount of personal property coverage you need for your insurance. So that's another benefit, but it's also just helpful, like I said, for tracking the prices. So I just kind of click on each one every once in a while to see if it's on sale. I also have the Honey extension to kind of track sales as well, but that definitely helps me. And I have another separate Word doc of just different home furnishings I like. So for our dining table, for instance, there's a few different ones I like. So I just have them all listed there, but I'm just trying to finalize them and see which one is gonna be the winner. But that's pretty much how I've been doing it. So hopefully this is helpful, whether you're, just wanting to redo your room, or you're moving into an apartment, or whatever it may be. I hope this helps you, and I'm definitely not an expert by any means. I also have a hard time deciding what my design style even is, because I feel like I like so many different styles. So hopefully it'll blend well. I don't know, but I kind of just gravitate to what I find pleasing and cozy. So that's the plan. But I really hope you guys enjoyed this video and seeing some of the sneak peeks for our home, and I'm just so thankful for you guys, and I cannot wait to see you super soon. Bye!